Happy Friday. Welcome back to Larry's Anything Goes. Hopefully you guys are having a great day. Today's word of the day is gang in the positive sense, not in the negative sense. The word gang stands for organized group of criminals, or it can stand for organized group of crimes. A lot of times it's utilized, it's a group of people at the end of the day. And I'm talking about a group of people in the positive sense, not the negative sense and things of that nature, because, I have nothing to do with the negative aspects of it. But, people that have joined, military organizations, people that are part of law enforcement organizations, people that are a part of fraternities and sororities, people that are a part of any sort of community organizations, church organizations, faith-based organizations, any sort of other organizations that you even have, like, great example, social media groups are considered a group of people that have like-mindedness and a camaraderie of some sort. And when you're associated with people like that, from a positive standpoint, that you have some sort of a camaraderie with one another, you can learn from one another. Because people, at the end of the day, people were not meant to be an island into themselves. A lot of people talk about, the one do for self mentality, and I'm all for that. But the best do for selfers are the ones that are actually part of organizations and groups. People that are part of political parties, whichever party you're with, they have a like mindedness and they have a cohesiveness, and are forced to be reckoned with, because they're able to, when they get a specific amount of power, they're able to specifically get things done in the way that they want to get it done. Like a couple can be considered a group/gang, because they are forced to be reckoned with. Because at least successful ones, once they put their resources together and their thoughts together and how they want to proceed in life together, then they can become much more productive citizens, not only for themselves and for the children, but for the communities all at the same time. So I'm a loner. I like my alone time as much as the next person and whatnot. But for me, social media is for socializing with people, so I can basically interact with like-minded people, especially from a financial standpoint. Like, hey, what do you know about the stock market? What do you know about business? What do you know about how one can grow someone's channel from social media? What sort of professions are you involved in? Like, my goal is to try to get IT panel together, because IT is not just the future, it's definitely the now. And people that are getting into the IT industry, no matter what level that they're getting in at, are making a great living. In some instances, people are becoming independent contractors, growing a company, things of that nature. But they're doing it not from a Lone Ranger perspective, doing it from a group perspective, because networking, people can get referred for a job. You might know the person that's on the interview panel. You might have some sort of a relationship with somebody that could give you a great contact for you to grow your business. You might obtain a contract with the city, state, federal government. A lot of times that involves organization and being a part of groups, being a part of people who have a like-mindedness, and keeping in contact with people that share your same values at the same time. So that's what a gang can be considered, especially when you twist it from a positive note instead of from a negative note. You know what I mean? Because no one's supposed to be left alone. And I've said this before, and I'll say it again. Back in the 1700s and 1800s and even before, so people had more of a town/village mentality. So if you were banished, because people were at times for committing certain atrocities, if you were banished from a specific community and whatnot, that was like basically hanging yourself or putting a bullet in your brain and things of that nature. Because being alone, no family, no friends, even nowadays is considered a death sentence for a lot of people, mentally, maybe not physically, but mentally, and then eventually could probably pile into the physical aspect of it. So be a part of any group that you can. Don't just try to be a Lone Ranger all the time. It's nice to be able to do things by yourself, but a lot of times we can go a lot further and a lot quicker as a group and organization. Cryptocurrency is a big thing, and that's why I talk a lot about the GS Partners Gold Standards, where you see people that are getting together from a group standpoint, from an affiliate marketing standpoint, looking out for each other, signing up with each other, referring other people to join their affiliate marketing campaigns, so that not only they can make more money moves together, but they can learn more from each other and establish rapport and establish relationships with one another, right? And keeping in conjunction with good old Black History Month, one of my favorite philanthropists, actors, all around great people, Will Smith. His quote is, and I quote, "Smiling is the best way to face every problem, to crush every fear, and to hide every pain." And that's one thing, if you look at Will Smith from the beginning to now, from where he started as a rapper, then transitioned to being an actor. Sorry about that. Somebody's trying to call me. Transition and being an actor and whatnot. He's always had a smile on his face. Always had a positive demeanor about him. Always just a good aura about him. You know, it's like me. If your vibes are off, I want nothing to do with you. If you got negative vibes, I want nothing to do with you, because that you're just going to bring me down to wherever low place that you're in. You know, and I would expect the same thing from other people that I deal with on a regular basis. You know, that's why I try to be positive, and that's why I make these great positive content and whatnot, because there's enough negativity going on in the world. There's enough sadness going on in the world. And if you're always constantly complaining about something, walking around with a frown, bringing up any and everything that is negative in life, then for the most part, you're going to live a negative, miserable existence. And that's just keeping it real. You know, so if you talk about the good of what's going on right now and try to turn a negative into a positive, then your life can be much more better, much more favorable. And, you know, it actually motivates you to want to do better. That's why I try to stay away from negativity. That's why I got the hashtag, I don't do drama, I do business, because drama's not leading me anywhere I want to go. I want to go to where the positivity, the movers and the shakers, and people that like to smile and bring light to any dark corners to the world. You know, it's like the people that are doing the great things down in Texas, helping people stay in places that have power, so people can get access to running water, so people can get access to heat. You know, that's a great thing. Those are the stories that need to be talked about more so. You know, not just the unfortunate aspects of people not having power, people not having water, and pipes bursting and whatnot. Like I said, it's crazy. So it's like I said, these days, the last 2 years, remember to never take anything for granted, because we took going out and being able to travel in safety for granted. We took water and power for granted. You know, we took the people that were in our lives for granted. Never take anything for granted, because you never know when it could be gone. All right. So on that note, family, do the great 3 free things: like, share, and subscribe. Check out the online store. Remember, Larry's Anything Goes is all about affiliate marketing and cryptocurrency with gold standard partners, and we're selling products via Shopify. Have a great day, and remember, make money moves or live broke like a fool. Take care.